bringing a professional record of 37 wins, 3 defeats, 1 draw with 26 big wins coming by way of knockout. The former WBA featherweight world champion, former WBA super featherweight world champion, the former IBF lightweight champion of the world from La Romana de la República Dominicana. Here is Javier El Abejón Fortuna.
What's going on, guys? How you making out? Feeling pretty good.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner.
Yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about. Excuse me. I think I bit my tongue. We got a lot of things to talk about.
Please welcome the
Let's watch the weigh-in first.
Former WBC interim lightweight world champion. He is.
We're going to talk after the weigh-in. It's going to be about 5 minutes. Then we want to listen to Ryan Garcia's post-weigh-in interview. There's some interesting shit there. I'll be right back.
Let's get it.
We're going to be here tomorrow streaming during the fight, during the main event. Not really happy with the card, you know, but overall I'm hyped though.
Javier Fortuna first
I want to see
on
this
the
motherfucker
scale.
get knocked out.
Former three division world champion.
What up, Ray? What up, Duck? Francisco?
Fortuna 139.8. 139.8.
We're going to talk about the weight too, but let's watch the weigh-in first. And then we're going to listen to Ryan Garcia's post-weigh-in interview. It's some interesting shit there, I'm telling you. So we got to listen to the whole thing.
You can stop by the Crypto.com arena here in LA. Get yourself in the door for the Battle of Los Angeles. It's going down tomorrow night at Crypto.com arena. Of course, live worldwide on DAZN.
By the way, Oscar said this is Ryan Garcia's
and
coming
he
out
is
party
primed
this
and ready to go, ready to get back into the ring.
For those who
The
are
rising
interested in that type of stuff.
superstar, the super lightweight division, undefeated.
Come on, man, get on the scale.
High desert native. Here he is, Ryan Garcia. 140 even. 140 even.
So listen, remember what I was talking about yesterday and y'all thought I was bullshitting? I think that fucking Javier Fortuna put a curse on him. And I got a chance to do a little bit of research. Let me tell you, look, I got a chance to look up some shit. It's called the Dominican Voodoo, but it's spelled V-U-D-U. So it was the hat bullshit yesterday. And then all of a sudden today he had his watch. That's not a little suspicious to you? And then watch all this hand shit he do. He all like rubbing the spirits into the hand. Now look at this shit right here. This, I'm telling you.
Event action tomorrow night brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions in association with Samson Boxing. Bringing you the battle in Los Angeles. Words have been exchanged. These two do not like each other. And tomorrow night, we will find out who will be the man in the super lightweight division. Fortuna.
Watch this shit right here. Watch this shit.
Your main event tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, a little respect here? Okay. Okay.
What is he giving him now? What did he just give him?
I don't know. These fighters are giving each other gifts now at the weigh-ins.
Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? Remember the hat thing yesterday? Now all of a sudden he had Ryan Garcia's watch. I'm telling you, it's some shit going on. It's really a thing, Dominican Voodoo. I was looking it up earlier. Like, it's some shit they can do to you. He Dominican, right? I hope that don't make me sound like a bigot. Well, anyway, we want to listen to Ryan Garcia's post-weigh-in interview. This weigh-in was about not even 3 hours ago. The fight is taking place in you know what? I'm going to be a hoe when it comes to this. I'm going to call from now on, it is the Staples Center. I'm not calling that shit no crypto arena because it just confuses me, especially when I'm high. So listen, it's going to be, the fight is taking place in the Staples Center. All right? So this is Javier Fortuna's biggest fight of his career. Yeah, he lost to Robert Easter. Yeah, he lost to Jojo Diaz. And I got Ryan Garcia beating both of them. but I think that Javier Fortuna is going to ice him tomorrow. Let's listen to his interview.
Le di un reloj que se trajo junto con el mío ayer y me di cuenta.
Look, I'm going to translate. He was like, yeah, you know, I was back at home looking up some shit on the internet. And, you know, my grandmama taught me this. Anyway, I'm just joking. Let me rewind it back. I'm just joking.
At 140 over with Javier Fortuna. And Javier, you handed Ryan something. What did you give him?
Le di un reloj que se trajo junto con el mío ayer y
He gave him the
me di
spirits.
cuenta en un video que era de él y me dirigí a mi promotor y a mi entrenador y se lo entregué.
Well, yesterday, my watch got caught onto his, and I noticed that later, after when I saw it in a video, my manager and my trainer told me to give it back to him today.
So you gave him back his watch?
Sí, se lo devolví para traer un Cartier.
¿En un qué?
Cartier.
Okay, I gave it back to him in a little pack.
Un reloj Cartier.
Oh, okay. No entiendo qué es.
Oh, Cartier?
Yeah.
Oh, he gave him a Cartier watch. All right. I thought it was a bag. No, it was the brand. Okay. Now, yesterday, you were in each other.
He gave him a bag of herbs. This don't see. Listen, now I'm not a conspiracy theorist dude. And yeah, I've been smoking a new strain. Ooh, y'all want to see it? So I've been smoking on this shit right here. It's called strawberry amnesia. Can you see it? No. Well, anyway, I'm just saying. I've been looking on the internet. I was really low-key looking this shit up. And Dominicans, they got their own little curses and shit. I think he put some shit on Ryan Garcia, but we're going to see tomorrow night. That's just me.
Faces. Yesterday, you were saying I'm going to knock 40 over with Javier Fortuna. And Javier, you handed Ryan something. What did you give him?
Le di un reloj que se trajo junto con el mío ayer y me di cuenta en un video que era de él y me dirigí a mi promotor y a mi entrenador y se lo entregué.
Well, yesterday, my watch got caught onto his, and I noticed that later, after when I saw it in a video, my manager and my trainer told me to give it back to him today.
So you gave him back his watch?
Sí, se lo devolví para traer un Cartier.
¿En un qué?
Cartier.
Okay, I gave it back to him in a little pack.
Un reloj Cartier.
Oh, okay. No entiendo qué es.
Oh, Cartier?
Yeah.
Oh, he gave him a Cartier watch. All right. I thought it was a bag. No, it was the brand. Okay. Now, yesterday, you were in each other's faces. Yesterday, you were saying, I'm going to knock him out. Yesterday was the boogeyman. Today, a lot of respect. What happened?
No, nada. Simplemente respeto por uno es un profesional y actué como profesionalmente y nada, eso fue antes del pesaje cuando uno tiene siempre la adrenalina.
No, it was nothing. It's professional. I have to act as a professional, and here at the weigh-in, there's adrenaline, but it was nothing.
Yesterday, you said you're going to knock him out. How can you knock out Ryan Garcia?
Ya verán cómo va a pasar todo.
You will see how everything's going to happen.
All right, a lot of confidence, mucha confianza.
Mi entrenamiento van a hablar solo allá arriba del ring.
My training will speak for itself in the ring.
All right, well, thank you. Good luck. Buena suerte. Javier Fortuna representing the Dominican.
Yeah, I seen Thinner before. Like when he go, the native, no, the gypsy. He go rub the dude face. I curse you, white men from town. I curse you. But listen, though, we're going to listen to Ryan Garcia. But for real, it was this yesterday. Let me pull it up. It was this shit right here yesterday with the hat. So listen, I think my theory has a little bit of credence to it. You know?
I felt like Garcia was a bit friendly. I don't know, maybe he's saving the drama for today at the weigh-in. He was a bit friendly. He let him take his hat. It was all cool. I mean, he had responses to him calling himself the boogeyman. He called himself the boogeyman slayer, but I didn't see an aggressive Ryan Garcia. I seen smiles. I guess he's saving it for the...
So look, they switched hats yesterday. Well, basically, no. Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna gave Ryan Garcia his hat. That was the setup. You know, but then at the weigh-in today, hold on, let's go watch it. I want you to pay attention to this. Especially watch Javier Fortuna's hands. So wait a minute, let's go back. How did he take his watch?
On Fortuna! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. 22 professional fights, he is perfect. 22 wins, no defeats, 18 big wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the undefeated former WBC interim lightweight world champion. He is the fighting pride of Victorville, California. Here is King Ryan Garcia.
King Ryan. Let's get it.
Y'all don't want to see this part. He gonna fucking start trying to show his nuts and all that old bullshit.
139.8.
The fight is at 140 because Fortuna suggested it first because he can't make 135, and then Ryan Garcia, from my understanding, was like basically fuck it, you know, I'll fight at 140, and then he's gonna explain it even more.
Javier Fortuna
after
first on the scale. Former
the weigh-in. We're gonna listen to that
three-division
interview.
world champion. Fortuna 139.8. 139.8.
That watch ain't get caught. He swiped it so he could put like some curse on it to give
Again,
it back.
tickets are available.
to
Access.com. You can stop by the Crypto.com arena here in LA. Get yourself in the door for the Battle of Los Angeles. It's going
Ryan
down
seemed
tomorrow
like-
night at Crypto.com arena. Of course, live.
Ryan seemed like an easy target. I'd curse him too. No, I don't do that shit no more. Did he weigh in already?
Ryan Garcia. 140 even. 140 even.
Now watch the face-off. You're gonna see Javier Fortuna doing all this bullshit with Ryan Garcia hand. And it's like, why? Like, you know, I'm guessing he trying to make sure the spirit really like, you know, like go right on in. Like, honestly, listen, I got Javier Fortuna. Maybe it's me being, you know, superstitious, but I got Javier Fortuna. I think this is it for King Ryan, especially at this shit he was talking at the post weigh-in. And we're gonna take a before we listen to the post weigh-in, after they face off, we're gonna take a trip down memory lane.
Main event action tomorrow night brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions in association with Samson Boxing.
So look at this shit right here.
Bringing you the battle in Los Angeles. Words have been exchanged. These two do not like each other. And tomorrow night, we will find out who will be the man in the super lightweight division. Fortuna.
Look at this shit. Look at
And
look at those
Garcia,
hands.
your
Look,
main event tomorrow night,
Oh
ladies
my
and gentlemen.
God, a little respect there?
Look.
Okay.
He like,
Okay.
What is he
take
giving
this
him now? What did he just give him?
I don't know. These
He like,
fighters-
here, take this cursed watch.
I want to know what did he hand him. I wanna know what he handed him.
We'll chop it up with Ryan.
Remember this? Remember this? Let's go back down memory lane. And this shit really worked. Remember when Tim Bradley went back to his corner and he was like, which one was his trainer? Joel Diaz. He was like, my legs. I can't feel my legs. And he was like, what the fuck your legs? It was because of this shit.
Pacquiao's mother during that round.
Does this move?
Look at what Manny Pacquiao's mother goes through just in the course of a few seconds during that kind of combat.
That voodoo shit is real. And look how she had to, remember she spit on the card? Remember she spit on it?
During that
She was like,
round.
Does this move?
Look at what Manny Pacquiao's mother goes through just in the course of a few seconds.
Ooh. I don't want no problems with that. I don't want no problems with that. Remember she spit on that joint? She was like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. King Ryan is done. King Ryan is done. He's finished.
Javier, you handed Ryan something. What did you give him?
Le di un reloj que se trajo junto con el mío ayer y me di cuenta en un video que era de él y me dirigí a mi promotor y a mi entrenador y se lo entregué.
Yesterday, my watch got caught onto his, and I noticed that later, after when I saw it in a video, my manager and my trainer told me to give it back to him today.
So you gave him back his watch.
Sí, se lo devolví para atrás, era un Cartier.
¿En un qué?
Cartier.
Okay. I gave it back to him in a little pack.
Un reloj Cartier.
Oh, okay. No entiendo qué es.
Oh, Cartier?
Yeah.
Oh, he gave him a Cartier watch. All right. I thought it was a bag. No, it was the brand. Okay. Now, yesterday, you were in each other's faces. Yesterday, you were saying, I'm going to knock him out. Yesterday was the boogeyman. Today, a lot of respect. What happened?
No, nada. Simplemente respeto por uno es un profesional y actué como profesionalmente y nada, eso fue antes del pesaje, que uno tiene siempre la adrenalina.
No, it was nothing. It's professional. I have to act as a professional, and here at the weigh-in, you know, there's adrenaline, but it was nothing.
Yesterday, you said you're going to knock him out. How can you knock out Ryan Garcia?
Ya verán cómo va a pasar todo.
You will see how everything's going to happen.
All right, a lot of confidence, mucha confianza.
Mi entrenamiento van a hablar solo allá arriba del ring.
My training will speak for itself in the ring.
All right, well, thank you. Good luck. Buena suerte. Javier Fortuna
the training in that magic. No bullshit though. I did cover like a whole video on Manny Pacquiao mom 4 years ago. Manny's mom voodoo's Matisse. Dark magic, you decide. Pac Matisse. She did try to voodoo his ass. Let me see if I put the video up. Did I put the video up? Where the video at? She at Pacquiao Matisse. She was trying to voodoo Matisse, but somebody caught her and started filming her. She got. Here, I'll let you guys decide.
And you'll see her do that again in this video. And it's like when she does like this thing right here, that's like the full force of her power. Let's watch. Please subscribe. Now watch. She she knows the cameras are watching, so she's performing the spell, like she's doing the enchantment of the card and the beads. She probably spit on the card because she know that they was watching her. Look at this. Come on, come on.
Well, anyway, we got to move on, but yeah. I've been following this voodoo boxing shit for many years now, bro. Many years. And somebody sent me that video, like, look, T-Street recorded. She trying to curse Matisse. And they sent me the video, and I'm like, yo, she really in there, like, spitting on them tarot cards. Let's go listen to Ryan Garcia because he said some interesting shit during this video.
35 anyway, so
Yeah.
you know.
So listen to this.
The two here at the final weigh-in. Let's go back to Ak and Barack, who have a special guest.
That's right, a special guest, a man of the hour. Look, he says that he's going to let his training do the talking, his fist do the talking. Did he look in shape to you at 140 pounds?
Fuck no.
Whoa, a
He
little
did not-
chubby?
Oh, shit. I mean, when I seen him, I was surprised. I was like, why is he so chubby? He had to cut so much weight.
But you shouldn't have been surprised because he couldn't make 135 anyway, so you know it was a struggle.
True. I'm actually surprised he made 140, but I'm not going to look too much into that. We're going to fight, and, you know, the hard work will show in the ring.
Yeah.
I feel like if he gasses out, it's because he didn't work out.
Yeah, so,
He didn't
I
train.
mean, you're expecting a typical Fortuna, regardless of how he looks physically.
Yeah,
you're
you can
expecting
never
the same
put too,
guy.
Yeah, you can never put too much into that. You know, guys like Mikey Garcia would come in and he wouldn't look in shape. Neither would Maidana.
Right.
You know,
Chavez Senior.
You know, you can't look too much in Andy Ruiz. You know, you gotta watch out no matter what.
All right, I seen Javier Fortuna say that he gave you your watch back. What was going through your mind when he went in his pocket, hand you something, and you saw it?
I mean, my first thoughts were like, what did he do to my watch? Did he spit on it? Or did he put some weird medicine on it? I mean, a lot of thoughts were in my head. I don't even know how he got my watch. But again, I don't play too much. I'm not going to think too much of that. Put my trust in the man above, and
Amen.
Nothing will touch me because truth wins all the time.
Well, speaking of jewelry, I mean, we see a new run.
See, I told you. You think I was crazy? I'm not the only one talking that shit. People are concerned. Like, how did he get his watch in the first place? So, you know, they say when you like do like the dark arts, you got to get somebody else's possession. You know, so he got his watch, and then he got motherfucking, he put the hat on him yesterday to get the DNA, and now all that shit he was doing with the hands. Listen, I'm just saying, let's run that back one more time. And he's about to say some shit about the 140-pound division and the titles, but I'm just saying, I'm not the only one talking that crazy shit.
In shape, neither would Maidana.
Right.
You know,
Chavez Sr.
You know, you can't look too much in Andy Ruiz. You know, you gotta watch out no matter what.
All right, I seen Javier Fortuna say that he gave you your watch back. What was going through your mind when he went in his pocket, hand you something, and you saw it?
I mean, my first thoughts were like, what did he do to my watch? Did he spit on it? Or did he put some weird medicine on it? I mean, a lot of thoughts were in my head. I don't even know how he got my watch. But again, I don't play too much. I'm not going to think too much of that. Put my trust in the man above, and
Amen.
Nothing will touch me because truth wins all the time.
Well, speaking of jewelry, I mean, we see a new Ryan Garcia here with the flashy king
Like
Ryan. So now you're comfortable with calling yourself the king. You run around with the crown on your chest there.
I mean, anybody who's read the Bible, we're all kings and queens under Jesus Christ. He's the King of Kings. So I could freely call myself a king with no conviction, because at the end of the day, I hold myself like that. And you're going to see the status I rise to and where I get to. You know, I'm going to carry myself like that, fair and firm, always.
You know, what we were saying before you came on is that you're looking ripped at 140.
Yeah.
Does that scare you to go back down to 135? You got to lose muscle,
you know
possibly?
What? I was thinking the other day, I might never go back to 135.
See what I'm saying?
I mean,
is this breaking news here?
No, you know what? It's just how my life is playing out. Both of the fights, Takeout and this fight, both times, you know, I was scheduled to fight at 135, but for some reason, you know, either that guy couldn't make weight or we agreed to catch weight. But this one in particular with Fortuna, he couldn't make the weight. And I was determined to make 135. I would have made it easy. But it just feels better to be at 140. It doesn't make sense. I don't
Wait. What about not making sense? Let's address the elephant in the room. All of the big fights at 135, and especially the one that you've been calling for.
Now, I don't necessarily agree with what he's about to say here. But hey, this is his life. This is his career, you know, and a lot of fighters feel like this way. Hell, look at even, I don't know if Tank Davis feels this way, but look at the way his career is being managed, where basically he's saying, basically they're saying, listen, fuck the belts. We're trying to make the most money. But in this case, what Ryan Garcia is talking, he wants to fight Tank Davis. So, you know, and I do agree with him about, you know, a lot of the things he says about Devin Haney, despite me being a Devin Haney fan. But at the same time, I have to be honest, and I hate to say this because we have too much of this on YouTube, where I can be a fan and supporter of a fighter. But hey, I love pussy, you know, so I'm not here to suck no fighters' cocks. You know, I don't care if you're fucking Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, Devin Haney, God knows who. We got to call it like it is. So a lot of the stuff that he's going to say, I do agree with to an extent, but I don't like how he's like trashing the belts, if that makes sense, kind of. I'm going to explain a little bit more, but let him explain this.
Tank will fight me at 140, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, what else? What about
Is
Devin?
that the only fight
Devin
that's
has
important to
all
you?
the belts.
No, but it doesn't matter, man. You guys put so much emphasis on these bouts, man. Let them go. They don't mean shit. Bouts don't mean shit nowadays. All that matters is about if I beat Devin, they're gonna say go fight Tank. But if I beat Tank, they can't say shit.
Well, they're still tight. I mean, do you care?
Man.
I understand your position
I
about
don't care.
the belts.
So I wouldn't be proud to say I'm undisputed if I beat Kambosos. I'm not gonna be proud of that. I'm gonna be proud once I beat everybody. That's when I'm gonna be proud. That's when I raise my head up high. I don't care.
All right,
These
so
belts,
who do you
you know,
consider as everybody?
I'm gonna describe this perfectly for you in like not a parable but a metaphor. These belts have no substance. It's like wearing a chain, but it's not heavy. It's not real. These belts have no substance. None of that means anything. All that matters is you beat the guy who's the man and who everybody thinks you can't beat, and then you make a bunch of money. The money lasts. The belts don't mean nothing. They're going to shine all day. I don't care what anybody says. We're in this game. It's called prize fighting. It's entertainment. And you guys could put so much emphasis on these bouts. I don't care. You could have millions of comments that say, oh, why you don't got a belt? You don't got a belt, but I got millions of dollars. That's what I got.
No doubt. Apologize for the language, for the
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like when fighters talk that shit. I understand about, you know, them making money and everything like that, but it's kind of a smack in the face to boxers and basically telling us they're gonna fight who they want to fight. And I do have an issue with it, but at the same time, Ryan Garcia hasn't done shit. You know? He hasn't done anything. you know what, a WBC interim like belt, you know. So basically, you know, you're gonna, you know, it's like it can be somebody who's the best in the division, but if they don't bring in any money, you're just not going to fight them. And that's the difference between guys like Ryan Garcia and Canelo, you know?
I'm sorry.
But listen,
I'm turned up.
Ryan,
I need to work on that
listen,
part of myself.
There's two sides to that, Ryan. I understand that when you're at your
care about
level,
the other side.
But when you were 10 years old, 11 years old,
Right.
don't lie. Be honest about this. When you were at that age, did you dream about the belt?
Want me to show you a video when I was 8 years old? I said I want to make pro and I want to make the money. I never said I want to make pro and I want to be undisputed world
Okay,
champion.
so all right, forget about the belt. Forget about the belt.
I want to have the biggest
Devin Haney is somebody.
I want to be the biggest. I want to have the biggest platform, the biggest
So Hall of Fame doesn't
influence
mean it to you.
over
Hall
the
of Fame.
people, so they can know, you know, truth, heart. You know what I mean? I want to get to a
at the end of the day, he's right.
That's what
it's
I
about fighting the guys. It's about fighting the guys. But we believe Devin Haney is one of those guys. He's your nemesis from the amateurs.
I'm gonna beat his ass. Don't
All
get
right,
that wrong.
so you will at 140. You're saying at once you get to 140, at some point those guys are gonna get there, and you're gonna have to fight him. So it is important for you to fight him, just not for the belts and not at 135.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like it's not that I'm not desperate for a 135 bout. I'm desperate to make the biggest fights possible and to give the fans what they really want. Everywhere I walk in the streets, you need to know, put yourself in my shoes for just a second. Everywhere I walk, not one time do they mention Devin Haney. Every day I get mentioned Tank Davis. So if you don't think that I want to whoop that man the most so I could get my respect, that's what I'm coming for. I don't care about anything else.
Is Lomachenko on your list as well?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, so
because he gives me another reason. Because to me, he has 2 gold medals. He's so technical. To me, that would make me feel even more like, man, I would have got that. Because my dream was also to win a gold medal. Same feeling I had when I beat Luke Campbell. I was like, man, I could be a gold medalist. Now, if I beat Lomachenko, then I really would feel like I'm a gold medal. So that was my dream as a kid. Win a gold medal, then make a bunch of money in the pros. The belts don't, to me, it doesn't mean anything. Like, the best fights, like me, Tank, that's a crazy fight for everybody in the whole world. Everybody's going to be watching. That's what I'm desperate for. I want to give the fans everything they want, and that's where my heart's at. That's where my heart's positioned at. But again, I don't want to worry about that. I'm worried about Fortuna.
All right, well,
Exactly. Let's rewind back to Fortuna. How do you rate him?
He's definitely got to shine this weekend. And it's unfortunate, but and I'm not the only one who feels like this, that if he loses tomorrow or loses even his next fight, if it's Tank Davis or not, many feel that he may retire. Many, you know, and I'm not just saying this, a lot of fans feel, and you know, you can even go check on social media yourself, whatever platform you use, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or fucking TikTok or Instagram. But if you read comments, a lot of people feel that he's mentally soft and that if he loses, you know, he's probably going to retire. Now, he's already talking this big money superstar shit, but at the same time, he hasn't done anything for real. And when you really look at it, do you ever see the Zone put out some news or his promoter? Oh yeah, he smashed on the Zone this weekend, put up these big crazy numbers. They did it for Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano. You don't never hear about yo, he really drives numbers. And kids historically don't pay for shit. His fan base are kids. Let's say, what, 8-year-olds to fucking 16-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 22-year-olds. But he somewhat alienates people in my demographic, to say the least, demographic of 30 and above. I'm 38. I forgot how the demographics go. What is it like? Normally, it's what, 8 to 16, something like that. Then 16 to 25. Then 25 to 35 and 35 and to 40, something like that. But, you know, I hear all of this stuff and I'm thinking bro, one of two things is going to happen tomorrow. Well, it can be multiple things, but let's say this. He's got to shine tomorrow. He didn't really shine against Emmanuel Tagu. Emmanuel Tagu didn't want to fight, and it's okay, Ryan Garcia's coming off a layoff, mental health layoff. Okay, all right, cut him some slack. But tomorrow against Javier Fortuna, let's cut all the bullshit, all the jokes aside. He's got to shine. And then it's going to be interesting to see who he fights next. My theory is it'll be somebody like Jojo Diaz. You know why? because I don't think that the Tank Davis fight can happen. Oscar De La Hoya talked about it yesterday, but at the same time, he threw an insult at Al Heyman. You know, when you're trying to make a fight with the man. But Steven Espinoza did tell Dan Canabillo, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, from, you know what? Let's go look that up real quick. I think it's only like 30 seconds, so that's fair use. We can use that. Yeah, I turn 39 next month. Fucking kicking 40 door down. Kicking 40 door down. Hold on. I'm gonna try to listen to this right here. And I'm gonna leave his I'm gonna put his Twitter up here. Follow this guy. He's the son of the guy who created CompuBox. He got an interview with Steven Espinoza of Showtime, and he had some interesting things to say. Listen to this.
Golden Boy is, but the reality, Ryan Garcia is not exclusive to DAZN. I know Golden Boy is, but the reality is, you know, it's an interesting and ironic change of events. They've spent 3 years trying to go around us to get to every fighter that we have. Now all of a sudden they figured out, hey, let's go to them. Look, I don't think we need two platforms in this. I don't. I think there are plenty of other ways that are fair to resolve this.
You just said something interesting there. You said that Ryan Garcia isn't with DAZN contractually, or is it that's a Golden Boy thing?
Understanding, you know, Golden Boy has a deal with DAZN. I don't think Ryan Garcia personally has a deal with DAZN. I don't, you know, I'm not the expert on, you know, on sort of that aspect of it, but you know, it's not as if they signed Ryan Garcia to an exclusive contract. I mean, DAZN repeatedly said, hey, we're going to Deontay Wilder, and we went to, you know, we went to the Charlos, we went to Danny Garcia, we went to Thurman, and to all these guys because they weren't signed exclusive to Showtime, so why would we need to go to Showtime? Well, I mean, shoes on the other foot now. Why would we need to go to DAZN, you know, when DAZN isn't signed Ryan exclusively? Ryan.
What do you think about that? Now, remember the issue that Canelo had where Canelo's deal was structured around, Golden Boy's deal was structured around Canelo and everything had to be sorted out. I guess what I'm saying is this, is that how do we know that all Golden Boy fighters have to fight on DAZN, you know, because of Golden Boy's deal? But, you know, Espinoza did come off a little smug there, you know, and a little spiteful. But if, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, if Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia was to happen, it's going to happen on Showtime. And it's going to happen by one network, which will be Showtime. That's the only way it's going to be able to happen. It's not going to be no, oh, put this on Showtime and the Zone at the same time. No, it ain't going to happen. And in reality, before we move on to the next topic, how do you feel that a Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis would do on pay-per-view? Me personally, I'm thinking it could do Canelo plant numbers, about 800,000 pay-per-view buys, 700,000 or so. But do I see it as a million pay-per-view buy fight? Not really. I don't. That's just my personal opinion. You know, it's not like both of these guys are the best on the microphone. I mean, he's Ryan Garcia. He is bringing a large following, whether they pay for shit or not. You know, whether they're young or not. Ryan Garcia, I mean, Tank Davis has a following, that urban following that they spend a lot of money, rappers and shit. You know, and you know, he brings in some casual appeal. He is must-see TV to a certain extent, even though I do feel that Mayweather Promotions, they be inflating his numbers and hyping him up, you know. I think it does about 700,000. I think he can pull it. You know, but, you know, I don't, like I said, you know, I don't think that this fight is as big as people think it is. But do I want to see it? Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think that Ryan Garcia is going to beat Javier Fortuna. I don't think it. For some reason, you know, this just has that feeling to it. And if he shines, well, you know, fuck it. I'm going to be here tomorrow streaming during the main event. So, you know, if you guys are going to be here tomorrow night, you know, you ain't doing shit, tune into your YouTube. I'm going to be right here doing round by round commentary as long as it lasts. If Javier Fortuna loses, well, he's kind of done. Ryan Garcia loses, don't be surprised if he retires or goes on a layoff. Let's finish out what he was saying before we go on and move on to the next topic.
As a fighter on your list and your legacy.
You know what? every fight is important. You know, definitely in my shoes, I can't take any fight lightly because even...
Oh, I got Tank Davis all the way. I got Tank Davis knocking his ass out. It's going to be a big height difference, but I got, oh yeah, all the way. Ryan may be doing well early, but I got Tank Davis finishing him off. You know, probably, I'm going to say maybe 8 rounds or later.
As you see my last fight, I can't even afford a blowout 12-round, you know, I won every round, dropped them, hurt them 3 times. I can't even afford to do that. So every fight is important.
Maybe that.
Tank Davis versus Devin Haney is my super fight between 135 and 140. That's the fight I want to see. And also Lomachenko, Devin Haney, and Tank versus Lomachenko. Those are my super fights between 135 and 140.
That's your fault because you're saying you going in there to knock him out.
Yeah, no, it could be my fault, but at the end of the day, you know, what fighter doesn't want to get a knockout?
No doubt.
I don't think it's fault.
No doubt.
I don't think it's only his fault. No. But
like,
even
you brave. Don't leave me hanging there, though.
You know what I mean? What fighter don't want to knock out?
But you're brave enough to say it.
Ryan,
Yeah. I just say it.
But even if you don't say that, people expect that from Ryan because of the speed, because of the reputation.
Yeah.
So are we going to expect
just like when
that
Tank couldn't knock out Cruz, they were like, oh, he's a bum.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so
Same thing.
again, you went in there to knock Tego out. He survived for 12 rounds. We know Fortuna is not going to survive. Are we expecting a knockout from Ryan Garcia tomorrow night?
What I will do is, in my mind, eternally, I'm denying all thoughts of expectations going into the ring. I've already positioned my mind to do that. I personally just want to display my skill level that I know I've been doing in camp. I want to be happy about my performance, and you know, I want a knockout, but I want to display 2 things: my skill and a massive knockout. Now, if I don't get to knockout, but I boxed beautifully, you know, didn't get touched, was countering, never got tired, was always in control of the ring, I will be happy. But if I do that, there's a high chance he gets knocked out. There's about 99.9% chance he gets knocked out.
Okay.
You know, but let me breathe in there. Let me find it. You know what I mean? Let me focus. Let me get there, and I should do it. But again, if it don't happen, as long as I know I fought skillful, you know how nice I'm looking, reflex, everything, I'm gonna be a happy man. Made some great money. Moving on to Tank. Go beat his ass. Go on to another guy. Go beat another ass. Go beat another buddy's ass.
All right, I can't deal with this corny ass shit no more. I can't do it. You know, so we're going to be here tomorrow streaming during the fight. We got to move on to the next topic. It seems as though Canelo versus Golovkin 3 undercard is done. It's done. And it's exactly what I expected it to be. If I was to rate the undercard overall, I'm going to give the undercard a B on a plus-minus scale. Right now, the chief support is going to be Bam Rodriguez versus Israel Gonzalez. Here, let me pull this stuff up. You're going to have Austin Ammo Williams on the card. And then the card is going to open up with Mark Castro versus TBA. It's going to be on September the 17th on the Zone pay-per-view, which is going to be $59.99 if you buy through the Zone with a subscription, or if you buy through your cable provider, it's going to be $79.99. Whether you buy through, for example, I have Verizon Fios or Xfinity, or if you buy through the Dish or DirecTV. Over in the UK, I'm not sure if it's going to be, no, I believe it's going to be a part of your regular The Zone subscription, the same way with The Zone Australia. But yeah, bro, I'm not really feeling that joint. Here, let me go see here real quick if they put it on BoxRec. And I've already said that for some reason, I'm giving Golovkin more of a chance, I guess. You know, he's getting a 3rd try, but a lot of people are talking about the age of Golovkin. And he is starting to look a little bit older. And gosh, Jesus, foot fungus. It's going to be taking place at 168. Canelo it's like basically going to be the bigger fighter, because Golovkin's really never weighed in over, I believe, like what? Let me go check real quick. I think it's like 164, Steve Rolls. And I think he's just going to look like the bigger fighter in there. We saw with the first fight, Golovkin played the pressure fighter. The second fight, Canelo kept it in the middle of the ring and held his ground. How was the third fight going to go? Canelo's body work and boxing has improved significantly since they fought that second fight all the way back. When was that second fight? In 2018. It'll be 4 years the weekend. Remember, the second fight was on September the 15th, 2018. This third fight is going to be on September the 17th, 2022. Same place, T-Mobile Arena. Golovkin is 40 years old, 42 1-1, 37 KOs, but hasn't really had any real beatings. But we did see him get hurt to the body against Sergiy Derevyanchenko. We did see him get a little buzzed to the body and have some bad early rounds against Ryota Murata. Ended up stopping him. We covered that fight on the channel. But it's hard not to pick Canelo, especially since Canelo's younger, getting better. At 168, seems as though that's his comfortable, natural division now. It's going to be for undisputed. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still leaning toward Canelo. But let's see if they put the undercard up here. Israel Gonzalez, whoever I saw him fight before, and they're waiting for an opponent for Mark Castro. So this is it. The cards have 4 main fights. So it's going to be Mark Castro versus the TBA, Austin Ammo Williams versus Kieran Conway, Bam Rodriguez versus Israel Gonzalez, 28-4-1 with 11 KOs. Who have I seen him fight before? I saw him fight Chocolatito and Khalid Yafai and Kaha. So I've covered him 3 times. I've covered him 3 times. So basically, this is kind of a reward for Bam, pretty much. All right, you've been doing some real big things. Let's get you on Matchroom's biggest card of the year, to get you some more shine. And he really didn't take no damage against Rungvisai. And I personally think that he would clean out the whole 112-pound division, my personal opinion. That includes Sonny Edwards and Martinez. My personal opinion. That's just me. What's that? Moving on though. Not really feeling. I don't know. How would you rate this undercard? I mean, you got Bam Rodriguez, Israel Gonzalez. That's going to be a fun fight, but Bam is going to be the favorite. Austin Ammo Williams, Conway. That's basically a, showcase kind of a step up fight. He only has 3 KOs. Hasn't been in there with anyone of note, Ted Cheeseman. But we already knew that the undercard wasn't going to be that good because, well, look. Canelo and Golovkin command the most money on the undercard. But before we go, and I'm running short on time, damn it. I'm just sitting here talking too long about Ryan Garcia. You got this card also tomorrow. Hamza Shiraz. I don't know if I ever seen him fight before. 15-0 with 11 KOs. BT Sport card. Frank Warren joint against Francisco Torres. He's the guy that got that draw against Jose Benavidez, who's taking on Danny Garcia later on this year. But I did want to. ESPN Plus got a price raise. Oh Lord. Oh, they tripping. But I did want to talk about Broner. He doesn't have it on here yet. Broner versus Figueroa undercard. Hold on, let me check. I like that undercard. And I done forgot who's on it. I know it's going to be Adrian Broner versus Adrian Broner versus Figueroa. Roger Gutierrez versus Hector Garcia, the guy who got the upset over Chris Colbert. And then what's that other fight that they announced? They announced another fight. I have it down below in the description box, but let's see if they put it on BoxRec. Alberto Puello versus Bakhtir Akhmedov. Akhmedov is the one who should have, in my opinion, got the win over Mario Barrios a few years ago. But Barrios got his jaw broken and someone got a gift. That's going to be for that WBA title. Which one is that? Why does it say world title? Isn't it supposed to be for the one that Josh Taylor's had to vacate? But overall, I like that card for Broner Figueroa. Adrian Broner's having a media call on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be streaming that live. That should be entertaining. Yeah, that's why I'm about to get off now, because that Top Rank on ESPN card, on ESPN Plus card, is starting now, I think. When does the undercard start? They're not showing the undercard, they're just showing the main card. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, here it is. It's on now. So I'm going to have to wait later on to talk about the rest of Broner and Figueroa and the other topics I wanted to talk about. But this card right here is going to be, yeah. All right, we're going to watch this later on. Let me move this over here. Let that play in the background. So that card tonight is going to feature 140-pound contender Arnold Barboza taking on a Danielito Zorro, Puerto Rican fighter, Zorrilla. And hopefully the winner of that is going to lead to the winner of that facing the winner of Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa, which I believe is going to be on August the 20th as well. Let me see if they put it up here. When is Teofimo Lopez fight again? On the 13th. Here it is right here. Lopez versus Campa. Zayas versus Espadas. Duke Reagan's on the card. And I want to see tonight Raymond Muratalla. Keyshawn had some type of illness. They said some type of non-COVID related illness. That's why he's not on the card tonight. Here's this card right here. I'm gonna show you exactly who's on it. Where we at? We are July the 15th, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go do some cooking, then I'm gonna cover this card. I'm gonna be doing videos later on. Where's it at? This one right here. This is the card that's on right now on ESPN Plus. But listen, guys, let me get up out of here because this card's starting and I do want to watch all of it. Because sometimes they have some real key interviews on Top Rank on ESPN. You never know who's there. It's a damn shame what's going on with Rigas Prograis and Probellum. You've had two titles become vacant, the WBC and the WBA, and he can't get one of them. Like, that's some crazy shit right there. You know, he should have just signed with Top Rank. I don't know why he didn't. You know, I don't know if he had the chance to. You know, but he should have signed with PBC or Top Rank, bro. But I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. You know, take a time out, like the video, subscribe. I'm T-Street. He was with PBC at one point in time, but didn't he badmouth Al Heyman a little bit on social media? Well, anyway, I'll see you guys later for my post-fight videos for this Top Rank card. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.